Howdy folks, we are live! Today we're gonna get started with some replays. I was hoping to wait for Yabro to cast these replays, but Yabro has been missing in action. So I'm gonna do these myself. Hope this isn't spoiler news. I'm pretty sure everybody knows now. There's a patch coming. I think it's coming next week. So I've got to get these replays out of my queue. I'm gonna save the Radical X replays for the weekend in case Yabro shows up. If he doesn't, I'm going to have to cast him on my lonesome, or maybe with Triggz or Bird or anyone else who wants to co-cast. There we go, Yabro, I'm threatening you. If you're not here this weekend, I'm going to get someone else to co-cast with me. Anyway, I've got a nice 5-game series to start to you today between Triggz and Scooterrene. Give you the reference here. We've got Scooterene, the rankings change a lot. Scooterene's currently ranked 6. Triggz is ranked 3rd. Got that weird out of my system. Okay, so we're going to start with this. I'm going to do these on stream. That way you've got the replays in case I'm lazy and I don't upload them. I'm separately recording the videos to hopefully make a video, and we'll call this, best of 5 Triggz versus Scooterene because they did play it all on the same day. So, that out of the way, I've got the backdoor to be lazy, which means I'll probably be lazy, but let's see. There's no date on these. So, there is. Is there a time? Okay, there is a time. Okay, so I'm going to try and do them in chronological. Oh, I guess there's the time of upload. Is there a way to tell 20, 52, 13, 21, 26, 22? Is there a way to tell which one came first? Otherwise, I'll just do them in the order that they're downloaded. Actually, maybe they are. Well, it looks... I don't... Okay. You know what? I'm going to just do them in the order they're downloaded. And that will be canon. What happened? Hi, Armatores. Hi, Rom. Oh, let me make sure that my YouTube thing is working. So, that's what we're going to do today. And Armatores, I haven't watched a replay, but apparently it's very good. So, at the end of whatever thing Triggz tries to do against Scooterene, we're going to show off the replay you sent, if you're okay with that. But without ado, and just for the context, I'm going to start casting these as if I'm making a video, which means I reintroduce what's going on every time, because hopefully I will make it a video. Howdy folks, today I've got a 5-game series for you between Scooterene and Triggz. This is a 5-game series they played in Ranked a couple days ago, and Triggz sent me the replays, so let's take a look. Let's also mention this is a 5-game replay because the score was 2-3 at the end, so we're going to see plays from both players. Okay, Scooterene takes the first well. Triggz goes for a well on the corner, a little bit farther away. There's the Swiftclaw, which should be very good at running between the bases and doing damage. And it looks like Triggz might be going for some kind of base trade. Scooterene looks like he's committed to the base trade, and Triggz runs back for defense. Actually, what Scooterene is probably doing is going for a +1 for a really powerful close wall situation. There you go. Very powerful. I think that's probably Triggs' mistake that he let that happen. Probably he should run over here. We've got Windweavers, which are going to get demolished by the Frost Mage. And we've got Ice Guardians coming in. Swiftclaw out of the fight, but still... nope, just out of the fight. We've got a Root. Will Triggz be able to ping down the Ice Guardian? The Swiftclaw not getting out of stance, just going there. We've got Shamans being spammed. Scooterene is currently +1. He's got the pick, so we've traded 50 for 45 with the Root. Yeah, the +1 is probably dangerous, but let's see Triggz make this happen. Nice backing away from Triggz. This well has paid off 30 power already. Swiftclaw is getting out. Very nicely done from Triggz. 45 power to kill another Ice Guardian, and probably doing a little damage on the third one. Pulling out the Windweavers. Triggz loses a Shaman. That is pretty huge. Moving away with the Swiftclaw. Scooterrene as well has paid off about halfway now. And he looks like he's got the better army. Very powerful freeze, sniping all of Trigg's units. Is Triggz just losing this first game? Scooterrene backs up. I'm not real sure why he backed up. I feel like he could have just home soiled and killed it, but maybe he wants to stay defensive. Which, yeah, that's probably fair, because Scooterrene is +1. We've traded a Frostbite, or not a Frostbite, a Glyph for a Roots. I think those are both 45 power. So, it's fine. And Scooterrene continuing to stack Frost Mages. Pulling back. As long as Scooterrene doesn't lose a big unit, because I think Scooterrene's +1 is pretty much paid off. The losing condition for Scooterrene would be if Triggz gets so much of a unit advantage that he can kick this well and that he can come down and kick his base. So I think Scooterrene wants to play defensive. He doesn't need to kick Triggz as well, although he may be able to go for a well trade. I think the problem is if he goes for a well trade, then Triggz might get too much at the end. Okay, Triggz has a massive army of units. This is dangerous, but the well has paid off. And Trigg's units are getting out of position. Frost Mages get a couple big hits on the Shamans. Home Soil would probably do a lot of damage. A little bit of miss focus fire, and it looks like Triggz is out. And there we go, Triggz leaves. So, first game of the set is going to Scooterrene. Well played, Scooterrene. That is best map for Pure Frost. Let's see what the second game has in store for us. Howdy folks, we're looking at the second game in our set between Scooterrene and Triggz. We have Scooterrene at the top with Master Archers. We have Triggz at the bottom with Swiftclaw. It's interesting that Triggz plays Swiftclaw now. He used to play a lot of Amazon. Triggz, maybe you want to chime in on why you do that? Okay, Triggz takes the early well against Scooterrene. Looks like he didn't like the way that trading pattern went down last time. And Scooterrene with these two close wells are going to be it's going to be a close base situation. We have Spearmen. I think those get sniped pretty easily, especially with Frost Mage. Maybe a Frost fight. Yeah. Okay. So that was not a good trade from Triggz. Possibly a Glyph could catch the Swiftclaw. I don't think Frostbite would work, but Frostbite could force out a Roots, would be a good trade. And we're probably going to see Scooterrene take a +1 here. There's the +1. And now Triggz is either going to try and push it, which we saw what happened last time, or he's going to go +2. It looks like Triggz is trying to push / build a tier 1 army to defend. You can see the Ice Guardian can really be a solid distance away from the well without losing its shield. Triggz snipes out that one Master Archer. And we see units coming in clustered. Scooterrene focusing out the Shamans. This Frost Mage gets away. Glyph could be huge, but it looks like Scooterrene's letting him get away and going for the Swiftclaw. Good micro from Triggz, getting it out there, protecting with Shamans. I don't know, actually I can check Scooterrene's power. He doesn't have power for Home Soil, but Home Soil might be one of the things that kicks it. And I think, ooh, that's a solid Glyph, but countered with the Roots. And I think at the end of the day, it's not going to be enough. Yes, nothing traded. The question is Scooterrene getting his Guardian out? He gets the shield applied just in time. He's now got an Ice Barrier. We might see that Swiftclaw go down. Scooterrene holding the +2, retreats. The well has paid off halfway by now. Triggz does have a bigger army simply by virtue of him having more power to spend, but the trades I think have been... I think the only trade that happened was at the very beginning. I think both players have kept their whole army alive before that point. Home soil, countered with the freeze, but I think the shaman's still dying. Solid trade from Triggz, and now the thing, he might be able to clean up the rest of these units. Good body block with the Ice Guardian, buying just a little bit of time to get to these squishy nature units. We've got a shaman down. Dryad's probably going down too, but now Triggz has the critical mass. Dryad did die. Does Triggz have a critical mass? Looked like it, but I'm no expert in these matchups. It seems a lot of times that one player has a critical mass only for it to be actually fine. See some spearmen in the back. Those got, well, lost with 1 HP and healed by, that was pretty huge. I think that was probably unnecessary, but huge. Triggz, yep, there we go, there we go. There's a nice route. He's spacing a little bit so that a glyph doesn't hit his whole army. And now he's got the whole army bound here, and he'll attack on this position. That's a very powerful position. Now Triggz is going to have massive unit advantage. We probably should see Scooterrene come around here to go for a base trade. That's how I would play this. Otherwise, Triggz could even get a second route on all these Ice Guardians. Couple shamans die. The heal was too late, and that might be enough for Scooter to hold, actually. Yeah, Scooter's still holding. I don't see Triggz pushing this back. The well has paid off. And Scooterrene cleaning up these units. We see Triggz go tier 2. Now, this might be the hardest moment for Scooterrene. He's got so much power bound tier 1 that he doesn't have power to tier 2. So he's probably going to try and defend. Or never mind, he is going tier 2. Never mind. Yeah, Scooterrene just massively outtraded. Well done. It's still a lot of power bound tier 1. Triggz going for a tunnel for some hit and run tactics. To be fair, this matchup is very good for pure nature because War Eagles get taken over by Parasite Swarm. We've got a deep one grabbing a well on this side. Scooter maintaining the +1. And I think what Triggz would like to do is to force Scooterrene to grab well positions on a couple different spots so he can kite him around the map. Scooterrene takes a well to even it up, so both players at 5 wells apiece. Scooterrene bringing his army over here to fight the deep one. This could leave an opening for some burrowers to sneaky over here. Scooterrene grabs a +1, continuing to try and scale up. Lightblade does massive damage to deep one, where the tier 1 units are coming in to annihilate him. There's an oink. And here come the burrowers. Very nice glyph, very nice. Okay, no, still a good dodge from Triggz, but he was able to dodge one. Meanwhile, that light blade is doing a lot of damage on the deep one, but the ability came out, so deep one escapes. Scooterrene continued to defend while holding his +1. Scooterrene continuing to make positive trades. Triggz going for more burrowers. He wants to try and make something happen. I think Scooterrene just decided to kill all of his tier 1 units to get some power back. Scooterrene now coming out with the Storm Singers. Very good against burrowers, and honestly even still good against deep ones. More burrowers attempting something. One nice thing about using burrowers is that it Scooterene could counter with the War Eagle, but there's the War Eagle. The most efficient counter is the War Eagle, but the problem is that War Eagles they get taken over by Energy Parasite. Burrower doing a really good job on this cross map attack, attacking at multiple spots. He's got 3 spots. Frost has 2 protects, so I think Triggz is going to get one of these down. Very nice. This well drops. Scooterene does defend here. The deep one attacking here, and Triggz decides to run away and heal. This is very indicative of Triggz' playstyle, by the way. Let's comment. Scooterene had the +1, it died, but I think he's still even on power, and the power situation is very high in favoring Scooterene. There's a Parasite Swarm to do some damage and possibly take over the War Eagle. But yeah, the way that Triggz uses his tunnel to heal up, okay, well, he used the heal anyway, but I was going to say that's Triggz' playstyle, is that he saves the 80 power heal by using the tunnel, and he tries to play this slow and carefully and grinding out small tempo advantages. That's how he likes to play. Good dodge of the Parasite, or the Paralyze. Too many P words in nature. Good dodge of the Paralyze from Scooterene. But the rest of the army is still going to die to the Deep One and Burrower combo. Parasite Swarm comes up. Could get a steal on the War Eagle. There's a glyph, which I'm sure Triggz will see. Okay. He sees, but not totally in time to dodge. Triggz grabs one of the Storm Singers. He probably kills it and then dips out. No, he goes continuing on the attack. Wants to get the Parasite Swarm in there. Storm Singer to stop the Parasite Swarm. This is still in the heal radius, so it'd be still an efficient heal to heal the Burrower and the Deep One. But it looks like Triggz wants to wait until he gets the very last shot. There we go, there's the heal. The Deep One was not in range. Meanwhile, Burrower's attacking on each side of the map. I was focused on the footsies here. Didn't see that, which is how Triggz likes to play this. Nice attack going on here. Nice attack going on here. This one is probably going down. There's the freeze to stop here. Triggz could get a very efficient heal, but he doesn't have the power. Scooterrene, I think, has easily defended this base. This one goes down. Scooterrene's still fine. Power levels are very high. The problem is that I don't know if Triggz is taking tier 3, and he really doesn't have a good way to close out the match with this high power level. The Parasite Swarm unfortunately dies. Scooterrene defends the rest of the map, now holding a plus... Well, he lost a well there, so I don't think it's +2 anymore. I'd have to count. 3 wells for Triggz, and we've got 4 wells for Scooterrene. So Scooterrene is still holding a +1. He's lost a couple wells, but I think those wells have pretty much paid off, so the power levels are still high. Burrower's coming in around here with the Parasite Swarm to take over the Eagle. Stormsinger defending here, possibly for a tier 3, but there's a lot of power bound everywhere. No, he's looking for a snipe, and it looks like he does get it. Meanwhile, Deep One and Burrower going for another attack here. Triggz is playing at the absolute limit of his power, trying to get these heals in time. Looks like he got it well there. Good freeze from... There's a Burrower to try and finish this off, and a Kobold Trick. I think those Burrowers are going to stop their attack. The Parasite Swarm is being effectively kited away from the War Eagle, and there looks like Triggz actually trying to well focus. Deep One escaped. There's a heal and a freeze, but these two guys were already previously frozen, so Triggz gets another well. So Triggz is doing really well in economy. The thing is, the void power for both players, very, very high. Probably around 1,000 if all their units die. So if Triggz doesn't get an orb, I could still see Scooterrene making a comeback with the economy. On the other hand, he could very well be getting this orb. Scooterrene has a lot of power bound in the field and a lot of different spots. And Triggz with his 3 CCs is the master at making tempo leads from the bound power. It could also be the case that Scooterrene just stacks a massive army and goes for Trigg's orb. There's a Glacier Shell. Burrower escapes. Was that... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, was that a Burrow Ritual? But no, the Burrower has the Tunnel ability also. Here we go. Deep One going for the base, taking advantage of a tempo lead. Triggz dodges the freeze with his Deep One, but not his Parasite. We've got an Oink on these cards because he wants to see that Energy Parasite come up. Ghost Spears coming out in the attack. Scooterrene now going for kind of a well attack. Looks like he wants to kill the units here. Deep One following the Light Blade. There's a Paralyze. And is Scooterrene getting a takeover on the War Eagle? He is. Meanwhile, Scooter has a nice attack going on to Triggz. I think it'll still be fine. I think Triggz is still holding. And Triggz currently at totally even wells. Scooter's taken a couple wells that have, I think, mostly paid off. So Triggz might be very slightly ahead in power right now. Although possibly not because of how long Scooter's had those extra wells up. Hard to say. Scooter pulls away from the attack here because he wants to make sure that his orb stays safe. I think that's a fair decision. Frost Mage to hit out Parasite Swarms. And I think the reason why we're finally seeing Eagles come out from Scooterrene is because Storm Singers might be out of charges. And that is a win for Triggz. Very nice. I feel like Scooter probably... I didn't see if he got the orb, but yeah, very nice. No further comment. But actually, sure, further comment. For 80% of the game, I thought Triggz was lost. So very good job of pulling it out, Triggz. And just to show what... if you got really good micro, you got really good map awareness, you can make comebacks happen from any position. Yep, well played. Let's take a look at the next game. Howdy folks, we're on to our third game between Triggz and Scooterrene. Triggz starting once again with the Swiftclaw, Scooterrene again with the Master Archers. You're on Elyon, I think for the second time. Scooterrene likes to take the well position with 2 wells, which potentially gets locked out of a tier 2. Triggz likes to take the position where there's an orb, so he can go tier 2 to escape. Hi Yabro. Okay, I won't cast the Yabro games without you, but you know, I'll wait till the weekend, but no longer, because there is a patch coming. And when the patch comes, all the replays go away. So, I've got some games between me and Port that I think are fairly interesting also. I can wait for you to cast those in case you want to roast me. Or I could just cast them myself, because, you know, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, Scooterrene with a snipe on the Shreddown Scooterrene, getting a Frost Mage. I'm certain that will succeed. We get some more Ice Guardians come out. And Triggz looking like he might try to go for a cross-map attack. Yeah, this is a dangerous position for Scooterrene because his units are all tier 1. Triggz can kite him around with... there's a Light Blade. Is Deep One pulling back? Yeah, Triggz can kite him around with Burrowers. Triggz has power for... Nope, he's going for more Deep Ones. No Burrowers. Swiftclaw is still trying to pull the units away. And Scooter pulls back to defend the Deep Ones. Scooter is still +1, and this well has paid off about 40 power. Triggering the Glyph of Frost. One Deep One still gets caught. This Swiftclaw has been forgotten about by presumably both players. There's the Paralyze. Big trade from Triggz. Building his Deep One out, building the tunnel. Other Deep One going for hits on the Frost Mage. And pulling out. So actually I think that was pretty much an even trade. Swiftclaw finally going into attack, getting a couple spawns out of Scooter. And Triggz is hoping to use a tempo leverage here. Scooter trying to attack the tunnel. I think Triggz doesn't really care. Solid oink. Swiftclaw getting sniped out by Scooter. Scooter very nice, keeping that Ice Guardian alive. That deep one is going all in. Oops, slight mistake from Scooter, misclick. I do that all the time. Tunnel going up again. And deep one is trying to escape. I think he'll need, oh yeah, he does need a heal. But the tunnel's up, so he'll be able to escape. The glyph was wasted. Was that red frostbite? Didn't look like frostbite at all. Frostbite gets both deep ones very nicely placed versus a paralyze. Sorry, Glyph. Glyph is cheaper. Triggz is down on power. He's down on units. The well has finally paid off. That is going to be a huge parasite. Burr going for some footsies, but Scooter stops it. Parasite continuing to make good trades. Does Triggz have enough power to heal? He doesn't, but he retreats with the deep one, so good enough. More tier 1 units to fight the Burrower. Deep one escapes. The Parasite's still doing a lot of damage. It might be worth the root, but I think the units are too far now. We see a very preemptive Glacier Shell, which is probably fine, because I'm guessing Scooter has power to burn. He does. Very well placed Glyph of Frost. The Parasite still making its trades. And 2 deep ones is nothing to sneeze at. But Scooter's got a good 300 power in tier 1 units, countering the deep one. It's actually 3 deep ones. So yeah, they're about even on power. But I think we might see the point where Triggz has enough of an army and enough power that he can trade that he gets it. I think I've previously mentioned before that the higher the power level is, the more effective tier 2 is, and we're finally seeing that point where Triggz is able to stack up 3 deep ones and he'll be having enough power to heal. So I think Triggz is going to be overwhelming this base right now. I'm not sure, I don't know how the future is going to go, but that's what I think is going on. Triggz is going for very powerful unit trades. And a heal. Heal, because right now Triggz wants to push the tempo and knock Scooterrene out of the game. This, well, did pay for itself, so if Scooter can grab tier 2, I think he's still fine. Couple units from Scooter defend this. And Scooter quit. Interesting. Okay. I think that was a premature quit from Scooter. The well had paid for itself. So the question is mostly if... Well, okay. It's hard. The tier 2 matchup is very hard because War Eagle gets countered by Parasite. But yeah. There we go. Classic case of how if Frost can't get tier 2, you can't stay tier 1 forever. But Frost didn't hold the well long enough for it to pay off. I think if Scooterrene had a Glacier to stall out just a tiny bit longer and just gone tier 2 on the side, I think he's fine. Probably still getting overwhelmed because the matchup's bad, but fine, let's say. Let's take a look at the next game. Alright, the score is currently 2-1 in favor of Scooterrene. This time we've got Triggz on the top and Scooterrene on the bottom. The mini-map is all messed up. Yep, sometimes this happens in replays. Scooterrene goes for the early well, and Triggz also takes a well. Doesn't want to rush Frost at this time. Triggz trying to use his map control, maybe to gain control over this spot. On the other hand, Scooter really likes this well because it's pretty close to both bases, so he can make some nice Ice Guardian attacks. Possibly, Triggz wants to bait him into going for the well and over-investing, but Scooterrene takes the well over here. That's very safe, very close well distances to everything. Ice Guardians can't be kited back and forth, and Triggz takes a well himself. I think Triggz could have just taken this well and gone for the ground control, but maybe he's afraid of Ice Guardians going here. And Scooter going for the +1, he takes it. It is now on Triggz to make this rush happen, or to +1 himself, like a coward. It seems to me that Triggz may have learned his lesson and is tired of trying to rush the Frost +1, because Scooter is very, very good at defending that. Triggz pulls back. Scooter's still +1 with a 15 power, no, an 85 power tempo disadvantage. Scooterrene now moving in for a slightly aggressive position. Frostmage is getting some good hits. The damage is spread out, so it'd be an effective heal from Triggz. He's saving up his power for the heal. And there comes the heal. Frostmage pulls out perfectly, very nice, but I think both of them are dying now. There's one that dies, there's the second one that dies. And Triggz pulls out, so Triggz has made some solid trades. I don't know if it's enough to compensate for the well being up, because I don't think he's got enough to actually kick it yet. But it could be going there. Ice Guardian has been slept. It's probably dying, but maybe... There we go. Trade of an Ice Guardian for a Swiftclaw is not a good trade for Triggz. Scooterrene continue on the offensive, not bothering to heal up those Master Archers. He just wants to... Okay, no, he'll heal up with an aggressive Ice Barrier position. Triggz was thinking about going for a +1 to even it up, but now I think he's worried about defense. Scooterrene with 2 squads of Master Archers, and Triggz has decided that that's not worth hurricaning. Swiftclaw going into all the range units, pulling out, very nice pull out. Shaman to heal things up. Triggz still trading very nice. Both players being very good with the pullouts. There's not been a lot of committed attacks and trades. Scooter's still with the +1, which is virtually paid off at this point. Very nice glyph, catches Triggz' entire army, which is getting shot while Scooter is not being attacked. And I think this dies. Okay, nope, Triggz got the heal just in time. Scooter's still with a very nice power advantage. Root catches nothing, so it's going to be a root trade for an Ice Guardian. Well, root trade for a glyph trade, but I think the Ice Guardian still dies, so I'm not sure the glyph did much. Good idea from Scooterrene. He puts his units in the root. That means that they'll be immune for root for a good bit of time, despite not being actually in the root for very long. Swiftclaw is still coming up. Scooterrene building up a nice backlog of power. Frost units are just so efficient. More Ice Guardians coming out. Solid Hurricane. Scooterrene baiting the Swiftclaws out, which now he's going to have a nice attack on them. One Swiftclaw dies. Possibly, yeah, Shaman I think is going out. Maybe see a glyph in the back. Triggz very nice micro, keeping his units alive. Very nice heal. Or not a heal, root and then a heal. He probably could have microed that a little more effectively, but I'm sure that was the panic heal button. This is the third game we've cast, right? So the score is currently 1-1, if I remember correctly. Or no, Triggz had 2 wins. One of those ones was really short, I forgot about it. This is looking like a win for Scooterrene, but that other game also looked like a win for Scooterrene, so very nicely done. But this well has paid off. Scooter's probably best bet is just sit and wait for power to tier 2. Or actually, maybe he doesn't want to tier 2. Nice glyph. I think tier 2 probably brings in dynamics that are not as favorable for Scooterene. I think Scooterene would just like to keep this tier 1 army going and milk the +1 as long as he can. Okay, nope. Scooterene decides to go tier 2. Triggz triggers the glyph and doesn't dodge entirely. Okay. Gets glyphed again. Scooterene's tier 2 is almost up. And now Scooterene is trying to trade all of his tier 1 units for Trigg's tier 1 units. I think actually it'd be more effective, since he wants to lose his tier 1 units anyway, is to go for the well. But okay. Triggz with the big tempo lead trade there. Unfortunately, Scooter is +1 and plus a tech. That is going to make it hard for Triggz to do anything meaningful with the tier 1 army. But Scooterene's still trying to push this. It might be that Scooterene's going for instant tier 3, because he's got 300 power plus sitting there. Triggz goes for here's tier 2. I think Scooter is going for the tier 3. There's another freeze. I think a glyph would have been more energy efficient. He's just trying to stall a little bit. Scooter making some Storm Singers. Okay, he's going for a +1, not a full tier 3. Very nice root and parasite. That's gonna get a lot of trade from Triggz. And nice freeze. I think that's gonna let Scooter get a nice trade against Triggz. I still think Scooter's got this down, hands down. Scooter's currently +2. Triggz with another root to keep that parasite doing damage. Parasite got a big buff, by the way. It now goes up to 10 units before it stops. Stormsinger's coming in on the defense. Second deep one going out on the side. Deep one to counter deep, or light blade to counter deep one. Stormsingers here do very good against the deep one with their power advantage. The parasites are still doing lots of damage. And more Stormsinger spam. Again, Scooter trying to keep the Stormsinger spam going because War Eagles are a liability. Triggz escapes. Now there's a bunch of Stormsingers coming. And Triggz goes for the +1. He is still down 1 well. Scooter has so much power. Most of it bound. There's the deep one. He glyphs it just to buy more time, I guess. Okay, and Triggz takes a well. They are even up on wells now. Never mind, Scooter wants the +1. He takes another well. Another deep one coming out. And a glyph. successfully dodged. This deep one gets away for now. But for how long is now? Oink, taking a lot. Lifeblood in the mix. Could grab deep one and prevent it from teleporting away. Lightblade does grab the deep one. We've got a freeze. Looks like Lightblade got the deep one got frozen in the ground. Could be some improvement in the focus fire there. There we go. Kite out that Burrower. Scooter. Yeah. Focus fire could be improved. Nice heal from Triggz. But there's still so many units from Scooter. And another freeze. This deep one doesn't quite get away. Scooter with a lot of low health units. It's possible they could all die and get a counterattack, but Scooter's going tier 3, so he's no longer concerned if they all die. If Scooter is carrying an extra large unit, this will be fairly devastating for Triggz. If Scooter is not carrying an extra large unit, Triggz should be able to defend pretty easily, because Parasite Swarm is very good against things like Silverwind Lancer or Tremors or any of these large tier 3 units. But they can't take over extra large units. Here we go, Core Dredge, and I'm thinking that's it for Triggz, but let's see what kind of valiant effort he attempts. Parasite Swarm, very good card against extra large units. We got a Parasite coming in, which Scooter is not bothered to dodge. Counters Parasite with a freeze. A couple units immune, but a couple are not. And we've got the Parasite coming in, countered with an Ice Shield, but Triggz still has a lot of DPS. I think he's killing that Core Dredge. Core Dredge do not have tons of stats, so they are pretty squishy. They do have tons of DPS, but not tons of stats. Okay, Scooter making, or Triggz making his attempt. Forward's coming in. Parasite Storm is coming out to defend against anything except a Core Dredge. We see a Core Dredge over here. And actually, Parasites are still solid against the Core Dredge. As we saw, Core Dredges are really squishy DPS. So, Parasite Swarms had 960. So, it takes... Yeah, 2 Parasite Swarms will kill a Core Dredge in 20 seconds. But, second Core Dredge coming out, because Scooterrene has so much power. And I just think that Tier 3 power is more effective. We've got AMI Ritual, very strong defense. Worms are coming out, or is he stacking worms? Alright, I thought he had another worm. Okay, this worm comes out to defend this end, this worm out to attack. He's using the worm that's strong with freeze. Timeless one. Installing very highly again. We've seen 4 cards in Tier 4 right now. And I think Triggz is killing that Core Dredge. This could be a problem for Scooter if he runs out of charges. He has now spent 3 Core Dredges and only 1 is left alive. Parasite from Triggz. I think that this well is going down. Unless there's an AMI Ritual coming out. Well, Timeless one doing good. Triggz splits well. He doesn't split well enough. And now Core Dredge for cleanup. Triggz can heal, but it's not enough. He can oink, and it is enough for now. But Core Dredge wakes up because of the Parasite. We've got some Frost Mage spams because I think charges are becoming an issue. And Scooter has a pretty overwhelming army right now. And we know from previous games that Triggz is not running Tier 3 in this deck. Possibly he sometimes runs Tier 3, but he's definitely not running Tier 3 right now. Frost Mage doing very good against the Parasite Swarms to keep them out. Even though they're dazed, they have the knockback effect. Good Parasite, trying to keep more tempo. This Core Dredge is healing up. And Scooter's got a big army coming in. Could be attacked by the Parasite Swarm, but even if Scooterrene loses a couple, I don't see that it's changing the outcome of the game. Core Dredge coming in again. Deep one, but then freeze, and the freeze is devastating because the Core Dredge does so much extra damage. So Triggz plays the Paralyze. Nice dodge from this Core Dredge, which is now going to do massive damage into the frozen units. Area Ice Shield hit only one unit, nothing else. And we've got Frost Mage to chase away the Parasite Swarms. Triggz looks like doesn't have the power or possibly the cooldown to wink it. Scooterrene with another 250 power, but no charges, I'm guessing. And Scooterrene takes it. Score should now be 2-2. Alright, Yabro sent me a message on Discord. He said he was sick. Okay. Alright, let me grab a quick glass of water and we'll finish up this series. Alright. Let's look at the final game between Triggz and Scooter. Alright, we have the final best of 5-game series between Scooterrene and Triggz. Scooterrene at the top with Master Archers, Triggz at the bottom with Dryad. And the score right now is 2-2. Both players have won one game apiece. Interesting that Triggz started Dryad. I'm not sure if that was his first game he played and then later decided Swiftclaw was better, or maybe he's lost enough with the Swiftclaw he decided to go Dryad. Scooter with a fast +1, giving him map control, which is something that Frost doesn't have very often. And looks like Triggz is attempting to rush with the Dryad spam. He's tried the Shaman spam, and that didn't work. Triggz eats a massive Glyph of Frost. He responds with a root, so it's fine. But stalling is good for Scooter because the well is getting extra power. Scooter pulls back. The army of Dryads is coming. Triggz has them all set to attack. Pulling out this Dryad, focusing the Ice Guardian. Ice Guardians just have so much stats that he gets it, but his units require heals. That was 80 power for 50. That was a good trade for Scooter. There's a root. So we now trade the root for 45. Can this Dryad survive? It doesn't. Once again, good trades for Scooter. Triggz does save 1 unit, but he is at best trading even, and if we counted, I think we'd see he's trading poorly despite having the tempo advantage. Or despite having the tempo advantage before the fight started. There we see a root. Ice Guardians are caught out of their base, so they are dying a lot easier. He does get 1 Ice Guardian down, probably getting the second one down. He is. Okay, Triggz is looking a lot better now. Taking out this Ice Barrier just to stop Scooter from having such easy access. Nope, he decides not to. He's not healing up his Dryads either. Triggz is not using his power. There he goes for a heal. And we've traded 45 for 50, which would be a good trade for Triggz, except he had to take the heal also. Triggz finally decides to go +1, as this well has been almost paid for. And Scooter, I'm sure, is going to go +1 because that's Scooter style. No +1 yet from Scooter. Triggz continuing to stack Dryads. There's the +1. And Triggz dodges that glyph halfway, but responds with the root, so that's probably fine. I think he might want to get his units in to attack this squad of Frost Mages, but maybe not. Again, the CC's trade when nothing happens is advantageous for Scooter because that means that this well now is starting to pay off, and this well has fully paid off. Okay, Triggz with a nice trade there. 45 for 50, plus the Frostbite, plus the Ice Barriers. Actually, he doesn't get the Ice Guardian, so maybe not such a nice trade. And looks like Triggz wants to even up the well count, and which Scooter goes instant +1. Good dodge from Triggz this time. Root would be very nice because he could focus out these 2 squads of Master Archers, but it looks like the root didn't come out in time. It's +4 wells apiece as Triggz evens up the wells, and then Scooter probably wants to follow +1 if we know Scooter. Dryads are now doing a nice job focusing out the Ice Guardians. It does feel like the Dryad spam has been doing better than the Shaman spam. Triggz losing 1 Dryad. Looks like he might be losing another. Focusing out the Ice Guardian. There's a heal coming out. There comes the heal. I don't know if Triggz will have a heal coming out in time. There's a Hurricane. Definitely heal won't come out then. This squad of, not a squad, this unit of Dryads dies. Very nice catch from Scooter. We might see a couple squads of Master Archers in the root. He doesn't have power. Triggz trying to be greedy. I don't know if greedy's right. He's trying to be efficient and heal these up with the Shaman, which is going to be slow. And so Scooter, I think, correctly responds with a +1. Forcing out another heal. His drag goes down. Another Hurricane. Triggz is spending a lot of power in CC. And here comes tier 2 from Scooter. I don't see Triggz rushing this. So if Scooter can like run over here and drop an Ice Barrier or something to stop Triggz from going tier 2, he will have a bad day. There's a glyph, but I don't know if it's in time. Triggz doesn't even have the power, actually. So that glyph was pretty... Yeah, that glyph was wasted because he still has the time to go here. And we see that Triggz has started spamming Storm Singers, which are just going to be so efficient versus nature. And with the kind of tempo lead that Scooter has, I don't see Triggz holding. Well, let's see. Triggz is a very good player, so... Oh, it's a Primal Defender. I thought it was a tunnel. Okay. That will let Triggz hold higher, but is holding Triggs' goal? I think outscaling is Triggs' goal. Deep one. Primal Defender down, now that Scooter won't be able to rush him. Freeze. Second deep one is fine. He'll be able to pick off Storm Singers one by one. Tunnel coming up. The Scooter has to stack the Storm Singers in the choke point, so they will get CC. There comes the Paralyze. If they stay there too long. There's a Parasite. Mountain Rowdy for the L counter. Unfortunately, Mountain Rowdy disperses the damage around lots of things, so it's not very good at focusing out the units. There's a Freeze. I think Freeze is solid. Mountain Rowdy also will take half damage from the Parasite, so that is good. The Parasite waking up these Storm Singers. Another Freeze from Triggz. Another Paralyze. Scooter running away. Deep one almost runs away, but not quite. We got an Oink. And, I mean, the Mountain Rowdy still does good damage all around, forcing Triggz to heal or run away. And the Freeze catches it before he runs away. Another deep one coming out here to make something happen. And Scooter has a massive army of units. Taking out that deep one. This deep one going for a 10 power trade on a Storm Singer. Scooter plays 80 power to save one Storm Singer. I don't agree with that, but maybe Scooter's just like really concerned about charges. And Triggz is stacking the deep ones, which is I think a good way to play this. The problem is that it's kind of slow, and a Scooter, there's a lot of power, so Scooter can go tier 3, then it becomes a different story. Scooter's playing all his Storm Singers, probably going to drop a Ice Barrier. We got trades going on here, we got trades going on here. Good cross map action. Or maybe he's going directly for tier 3, not even Ice Barrier. Nice trade from Triggz. Nice pick there. Defending the deep one there. These two deep ones are out. Light Blade to stop a runaway deep one. This deep one did run away. It's always confusing when I see the deep one is gone. I think it died, and I was like, nope, it ran away. The other deep one did also run away. Scooter's still managing to hold. And he is +1 this whole time. Let's not forget that. Scooterrene with a lot of Storm Singers. No Shadow, so no Motivate. Motivate would be pretty devastating here with the Storm Singer spam. There's a Freeze. I'm not sure if that was that valuable as opposed to just a couple trick. Spearman coming out. These are going to die to Frost Mage. Solid Glyph. Triggz is focused on this spot. Tier 3 has come out with the Core Dredge. And there's an Am I Ritual to further defend. Timeless coming out on all sides. Two funds trading well against Stormsinger, but I think Scooter's units are cleaning this up. Forward coming in to make an attack happen. Freeze from Scooter to stop the deep ones. Triggz is paralyzed here, trying to make an attack happen there. We got a timeless one oinked before the ability can come out. Triggz really trying to push this, but I think Scooter has so much power that it won't happen. Scooter's got the unit advantage here, trading up. Triggz has a couple low health units. You've got the Glacier Shell out, so this could feasibly drop. There is no shield building in Scooter's deck, so to save this, he might need an Anti-Ritual. Timeless one to stop the army. This attack here is stopped, and Scooterrene is defending and consolidating, and I think we'll soon have the breakthrough attack on Triggz. Borrower spam, he sees that the Kobold trick is there. See another freeze from Triggz. Not freeze on Triggz. Root to keep the tempo up. This is close to falling. But of course, Anti-Ritual could come out if it gets in too hairy of a situation. There's a Paralyze, and there's the Anti-Ritual. So these attacks are not going anywhere. These units have been CC'd so much that they're CC'd for like 3 seconds, basically. There's a heal coming out from Triggz. Scooterrene going out for the lower health Burrowers. There's a freeze and a heal, but now with the frozen units, the Core Dredge does a lot of extra damage. And the only unit Triggz has left is this deep one. Of course, Burrower's coming in here. He might try and pull this timeless one back to defend that angle. He brings his Core Dredge back to defend the Burrowers, and these clean up nicely. They can now go on the offensive. Scooter goes for even more wells, and another Core Dredge. Root from Triggz to try and put some parasites and use the Ghost Spheres to defend this. Triggz still trying, but I don't see a way. I mean, there's a way. The way is if Triggz or if Scooter slips up, maybe runs out of Anti-Ritual charges and loses an orb. But we've seen the Scooter's a high enough caliber of player that I don't think he'll let that happen. He has forgotten about the Core Dredge here, and he has taken all these wells. Timeless one is very good against the Parasite Swarm because it knocks them back. I wonder if Timeless one losing the small knockback would be an appropriate counter. That would make... Actually, no. I think that'd be not an appropriate counter because Parasite Swarm are already very good in Frost. Scooterrene gets one of his Silverwind Lancers taken over, but he's still got all the extra large units. He's got 3 Core Dredges on the field right now because of his insane power level. Parasite here, Glyph there, I think it was a Glyph. Easily cleaned up from Scooter. Spirit Hunter is doing some damage. Scooterrene continuing to well up like an insane person. Going back to heal his Core Dredge. How much power does Scooter have? Scooter just sitting on a flat 200 power. No real way to spend it. These guys healing up. Freeze and oink. Deep one trying to make something happen. I don't know if the Frost Mages were to deal with Parasites earlier or if they're just all that Scooter has charges for right now. There's a Sky Elf Templar. Triggz doesn't even have flying units. Okay, he's got the Parasite Swarm, so maybe he wants to take that over. Triggz sniped another squad of Silverwind Lancers. And it's just a cluster of units. But Triggz being tier 2 means that his units are just less effective, and I don't see things getting done here. Okay, and Triggz taps out with the GG. So a very nice replay. I think this is maybe some good ideas about how this matchup should be played. I know earlier a player was telling me in Discord they didn't have enough Pure Frost versus Pure Nature matchups to learn from, so hopefully this is a good showcase of some tools and things that both sides can do. Hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Alright, now as a bonus, we're going to do the game from Armatores on Halidar. And Aston's asking for ranked PvP? Nah, I'm on stream. I don't do ranked on stream because I get stream sniped and I've delayed, and no, it's not a good idea. But we're gonna cast this game Armatores, and then maybe we get some 2v2 happening. All right, we've got Armatores versus Scooterrene. Scooterrene at the top with Frost. Armatores at the bottom with Fire. +1 from Armatores. +1 from Scooterrene. Now I think Armatores is going to contest map control here. And the question is, does Scooter grab a +1? And what does Armatores do about it? Scooter does grab the +1. And what does Armatores do now? Armatores respects it, lets Frost into the map for free. You know, that might honestly be fine against Scooter. I think objectively this is rushable, but Scooterrene has way more practice defending the rushes than anyone else has in making the rushes happen. So, yeah, probably I would do something like that too. Okay, Mad Villainy turned in. He's the player who wanted to see that showcase, so very nice. Hope you learned some things. And if there's any other replay requests people want to see, you know, let me know, and I can reach out to players and see if I can get some replays showing them off. Ice Guardian coming in. That was interruption. That was probably energy efficient. Maybe, depends how much Armatores gets out of it. He's also getting the Ice Guardian here, so that's overall good. Scooterrene could grab the well here. He doesn't have the power. The Armatore is doing a solid job here. Looks like the Scavenger will be able to pick off, oh, or not. Actually, because he's getting an Ice Guardian. Nice job. Scooterrene investing further into tier 1 units, and Armatores decides to go for the tier 2. I think that is about the timing I would have done also. The other thing I do, since these Sunshires are full health, is I have them walking around this way to get an attack on a second angle. And we see that Scooterrene has gone tier 2 as well. Overall, Scooterrene has spent about 100 power more in tier 1, which is why Armatores has the tempo advantage here. Scorched Earth probably ends the game right now, but of course it's Twilight, and Twilight doesn't have stocks for Scorched Earth. There was a oink. I think I was a little ambitious. Not really enough power to do anything here. Coming out with the freeze. Firesworn lives, is going to get the pick on the Ice Guardian. Ravage could heal up the Drake, or maybe he's looking for a Surge to heal up the rest of his units too. Nope, going for the Ravage. Footsies with the Firesworn, very nice. Ultimately, that was a 50 power trade for 80 power with the Ravaged Skyfire Drake, and we've just seen that Armatores consistently out-microing Scooter, while not going for risks. which is, I think, the most sensible way to play against Scooter. Armatores is playing this strategically against the player, not optimally for the matchup. I would say that's probably the way to phrase this. Pulling out. Not going for Ravage. I think he kind of could have gone for Ravage, but maybe he wants a more aggressive heal. Or actually, maybe he just didn't have the power for Ravage. No, he had power. What look at his power? He had power for Ravage. Anyway, Scooterrene getting pick out here. We've got the Vile Blood. Okay, let's see how it goes. Freeze, the Drake dodges, and the Vile Blood is resistant. That's going to be a huge, yep, and with the lava field, I think that's the end. Nice heal on the Vile Blood. Drake picking out the Storm Singers. Yeah, very nice. Heal versus Cobalt Trick. Good job, the Drake not crossing up, otherwise they get frozen. Yep, dodging the freeze. Oh, dodging the freeze and then walking back in before the freeze ends. But Armatores with a very nice trading power advantage, very nice tempo advantage, and second Skyfire Drake coming in is going to seal it. We have the greediest Sky Elf Templar ever. That's going to get picked off by the two Drakes. Nice micro from Armatores. He could Ravage this guy for a Drake, and he does. Yep. I played this deck a lot, or maybe Armatores knows my playstyle, or maybe we just both converged on the optimal path. But yeah, Armatores is making pretty much all the exact same calls I would do, even down to the tier 2 timing. And there we go. Right now, nice replay. All right. What do we got going here? Any 2v2? Who wants to join for a 2v2? Armatores, I know you're online. We got Magestrix, we got Armatores. Nice. Alright, Magestrix is on my team. What do we got here? Yeah, of course. Not much comments to go. I think you played that pretty well. Hey, Pure Frost. I don't want to play with Pure Frost. Maybe this one. I think Magestrix is quite a bit less experienced than JD, but let's see how it goes. Probably planning for a not so aggressive tier 1. Oh, JD's AFK? Oh, okay. Alright. 1v1. Oh, he is here? Okay. Let's keep a look at Armatore's deck. Okay, Stonekin. Okay. Fire, and we got all 4 colors. That's nice. We got Shadow Nature with Fire and Frost. I think we're going for the +1. Let's see how good these players are at rushing our +1. The reason why we want to take +1 is that Magestrix can play Undazed Ice Guardians by my well, and they've taken +1, so not... we'll be fine. Just need to make sure he doesn't get cut off. They're going for instant tier 2. Let's see if we can make anything happen here. Armatores has taken over my unit. We got hurricaned. I'm going to save power to eruption spam it. Nice job with the frost barrier. They have no frost, so as long as I don't lose ground presence, we can just keep hammering the well. Okay, I'll just erupt. Okay, now we need to go tier 2. I'll go tier 2, Magestrix, your job is to stall them. Magestrix, are you listening on stream? Okay, +1, I think that's fine. Okay, Magestrix listening on stream, awesome. So great, yeah, taking the +1 is fine. Armatores is +1. Grabbing the well in the center is dangerous against pure fire, so... Are they pure fire? They're not pure fire. Oh, it's bandits. Yeah, you can probably grab that well in the center. Go ahead and do it. Oh, tier 2 in the center. Okay, that's fine, yeah. Probably even better. Glyph, nice glyph. It wasn't dodged. Let me get a Skyfire out here. And, beware of the Mountaineer. Nicely done, nicely done. Okay. I was able to get the attack off in time. I think we pull out now. Nice job defending that. I think you're all good. Okay. Let's go in for the attack a second time. I'm also going to launch a Vile Blood on Armatores. So if you're listening, Armatores, there's your heads up. Okay, that was a solid, solid aura. Means we need to get out of here. Good thing I've already got my attack on the other side going. Escape with this grouping right here. Let's keep that. The one Spirit Hunter will not kill my Skyfire Drake, so I don't need to Ravage yet. Get the second shot, and now we ravage. Let's like these guys. Nice kick there. There's Ara. Let me heal Magestrix as Eagles. And then we come in to attack here. Straightforward kick. And the attack over here. Start getting some slavers out here. Nice defense, but I think this is down. Oh, JD built the wrong orb? Didn't look like he built the wrong. Oh, is he going tier 3? Alright, GG. I hate this map. Okay, I'm gonna go pure fire. Alright, alphabet's on. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, alphabet left. That's insane. Did alphabet leave or was alphabet kicked? Alright. Armatores with nature. JD with shadow. Magestrix takes the early +1 in the center position. That's totally fine. Looks like he's moving kind of aggressively towards JD. Yeah, I mean, +1 right there with spamming Ice Guardians could be quite strong. Okay, Armator is coming back to fight me. See +1, alright, he is +1. Time to rush Armatores. there's no fire to support with Eruption, so I can kind of just play this normally. Gonna get my Firesworn out of here. Okay, I didn't get the Firesworn out of there. And I let my guys get Hurricane like an idiot. Yeah, I think we've got enough to well focus. I did not play this very efficiently. Actually, I think I go for the unit still. Okay. There's a nice Ice Guardian span from Magestrix, and I got the well. Fast +1 from Armatores. He did get my Scavenger. JD with some solid micro in the +1. Armatores continuing to push aggressively. Wells. I think I'm going to go tier 2 over here. Or maybe I erupt here. I think the eruption was not worth it. I think we let Magestrix survive on that, and then I just kill Armatores tier 1 versus tier 2. That's Stonekin, okay. Well, let's see if he holds. I think Skyfire Drake. Banking on Armatores not having power to repair this. And he kinda does. There we go. No, that lava field actually didn't do much. Okay, I think I'm letting the Drake go. Heal up this guy. If I could get a Kobold trick there, would be very nice. Ah, okay, didn't quite work. There we go, good gold trick. Let's go bully Armatores a little bit more. JD's got a very greedy position with his wells. No, it didn't quite give me the ground presence. I'm being attacked. Oh. It's too late on that. I need, thank you. Okay. Magestrix is... Okay, let's see what we can do. There's the aura. Magestrix should probably get his eagles out of there while I can keep hammering with fire dancers. JD is tier 3. Oh, that was a juicy nasty. Okay, Armatores is now tier 3. I need to get myself a tier 3 spot. We're a little bit locked out of the map, actually. Okay, JD is down to tier 1. And I need to get tier 3 going. Nice job for Magestrix. Okay, my tier 3 going. JD's gonna lose a bunch of these wells pretty soon. Nice freeze, nice freeze. Actually, I think we just let, actually no. Yeah, fine. I think I'm playing, definitely need some protections here. Oh, there we go, shield building. That's a lot of damage. We get like a couple trick maybe. That didn't work. Okay, Frost Shard did it. Nice. Okay, we got that out. I need to grab my base again. Spitfire's still attacking. Okay, he stopped my tier 3. Oh, we got warped in place. Yeah. Need something for this. Nope. Magestrix, quit bringing your Drake next to my Spitfire. Okay, I need a tier 3 spot. And I need more power wells. Okay, nice attack there. Drop a rallying banner. Okay, get Spitfire out of here. Maybe I can attack this spot. Okay, I think we're still got this. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's grab my tier 3. Okay. Backlash as soon as tier 3 is up, which is now. Spitfire took that out. Nice. Okay. That does so much damage. Okay, we got it, we got it. GG. Whew. Alright. Alright. Alphabet with JD this time. Looks like I'm still with Magestrix. Okay, I'll play my... I'll play my regular Fire Nature deck, I think. Ah, I mixed up. I'm versus Alphabet. Okay. Also fine, although the Sunderer I think is not going to be useful versus Alphabet. Alright, let's see Alphabet. Are we gentlemen plus ones? JD is taking an aggressive plus 1. Alright, I don't really want Alphabet to help. So, let me go be aggressive. Maybe we can get a cross attack on GD. Thinking tier 2 probably. And then let's try for cross attack on GD. Okay, let's Hurricane and Twilight Archers, I guess. Okay, nice job defending that from JD. Alphabet going tier 2. With his pure nature. Did I get it in time? I'm not sure. Okay, I think I did. Looks like we're going hard on Alphabet. Okay, worked. Oh, Magestrix got the orb. Very nice. getting my Drake out? I think I am. Oh, that was a little late on that heal. Magestrix is tier 3. Let's see how he does with that. Let's play the Skyfire to snipe him out here. Eirias is also tier 3. Okay, looks like Alphabet wants to keep fighting me in this position. Nasty worked. Good enough. Oh, Alphabet going for tier 3. Okay. Okay, not ideal. Send a Vile Blood over here to get a dual attack going. Ooh, that's a big thunderstorm. Okay, we got shield building on cooldown. So I think we'll be able to kick one of these other spots. Okay, there we go. Oh, wasn't quite close enough. Okay. My goodness, I'm so dumb. I was slow. Too slow. Okay. Whew. Okay, nice try, Magestrix. I think the cloud will kill it. Okay. Whew. Okay. Magestrix doing a nice job. Attacking here. Attacking there. Let's get another guy out here. Alright. GG. Is it my turn to play with GD? I'll let other people pick their slots, and we'll see. Okay, Armatores happy to continue playing with JD. We got Alphabet or Magestrix. Okay, Magestrix wants to spectate. Alphabet's on my team, I guess. What's Alphabet playing? Stonekin. Okay. Okay. So what am I playing? Oh. I'm playing Stunken, right. Yes. I'll play this one. I just automatically went from bandits to Stunken. Okay, I'm going to start with what's called a bad move because I've got, oh, Alphabet DC'd? Armatores, what do you mean GG? That wasn't a game. Alphabet's still in matchmaking. Maybe he never entered the lobby? I see JD's game. I'm confused. Maybe Alphabet exactly hit unready at the same time that JD started the game or something? I don't know, it was weird. Okay, looks like Alphabet needed a restart. Alright, there he is. Let's make sure he's got the same deck. Okay, Armatores is going for the center. JD went for a +2. That's pretty greedy. Because I have to +2 also, but then we see what JD does to me. Actually, I think... Okay. Yeah, I gotta run over here. Armatores goes right to tier 2. I guess I play Amazon versus the Dread Charger. JD going instantly tier 2. I don't know if we'll be able to stop him. So maybe I go tier 2 with the big map control. JD is pushing walls. That should give me tempo to push his base, I think. We'll see, maybe Alphabet needs some help. I think Alphabet's going to be... or maybe more accurate to say, I don't think it's going to make a difference one way or the other. Big nasty. And we attack here. No nasty yet. Maybe he's waiting for Oink to wear off. Still no nasty. Okay, there's an aura. I will respect it. He's giving me a way to leave the aura. JD being very, very greedy. Actually, I can run around. Get a nice angle going. Maybe I can try and take this tier 3 position away from JD. And then it won't matter. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, JD is trying something over there. That Knight of Chaos does so much work. Oh, you didn't quite get it. Okay. I think I'm gonna need to go tier 3. Oh, he is going tier 3. Alright, well that is unfortunate. Oh, did I play? I thought I played Silverwinds. I played Silverwinds there? Oh, that's a weird spot to play him. Okay, we got that one. We got that one. We are under attack here. Need to defend it. I'm pretty low on power. I need to defend this one. What is Alphabet doing? I don't understand how Alphabet is losing this so hard. We got 2 well kicks on JD. I'm not sure how much that matters because of the extra. Not sure how much it matters because of the whatchamacallit, resource booster. These wells still have so much power left. I might need Spirit Hunters because our Alphabet lost his base. I don't know what happened to Alphabet. Because I was helping him. He's got no... Alright, GG. Do I have Pure Frost for PvP? Do you play Tier 3 Avatar Frost? I remember that using it. Owned you every time back in 2010. Is Pure Frost viable? Yes, I have a Pure Frost deck. I'm not the best at it, but if you look at 1 or 2 streams ago, Radical X shared his Pure Frost deck. My Pure Frost deck I can share with you right now. PvP 8. It's this one. So here is the deck that I currently run for Pure Frost. Pretty standard. I think Scooterrene runs exactly this deck, except he replaced Tremor with Core Dredge. Yeah, that's what I run. Radical X runs a slightly different deck. And could you play Tier 3 Avatar Frost? You could. The reason I don't like Avatar Frost is that it's really good in some matchups and really bad in other matchups. Any matchup that has a lot of burst, for example, Fire or potentially Shadow, can kill the Avatar Frost pretty easily. Decks that don't have a lot of burst, for example, Frost or Nature, really struggle to kill the Avatar Frost. But there are a couple really easy ways to cheese it because Avatar Frost has very low health. So, for example, if you played, let's say, my Paladins, like if you do this, the Avatar Frost is just going to kill himself. Did you see that? Because he just has no health. So, Life Weaving does the same thing. There's also Disintegrate abilities like Grigori, which are also based on health. So he can just like cheese him in 5 seconds. Yeah. So I don't like Avatar Frost for these reasons. It's very good, but it just loses to certain particular counters. Yeah. So, but Pure Frost is viable. If you look on the ladder right now, the 6th highest ranked player is Pure Frost. Oh, there's Dave. Dave, I think, is also a Pure Frost player. Haven't seen Dave around in a while. Okay, now what are we playing? Magestrix is Pure Frost still, I'm assuming. And this is the deck Magestrix is using. Looks pretty much the same as mine, but with Northland Drake instead of... Oh, no. There's an extra... Okay, so Magestrix is always gonna play this one. I'm gonna play... Yeah, I'll keep the Fire Nature. Actually, but let's do this one. Actually, Oh, Magestrix doesn't run Lightblade. Okay, that's fine. I want to play like Enlighten something. Why don't we try that? Let's play... Except Nightshade Plant's already good, so I feel like Enlighten doesn't really work in this deck. Never mind. Let's keep... Which hag did I like? There's the hag where friendly units heal, and the hag where friendly units deal more damage. Let's try this one. And then I had Backlash, I think. Maybe let's try that. Maybe Giant Slayer. I miss Giant Slayer. Backlash is good though. Let's try Backlash. All the best Fire Nature guards, except for Nightshade Plant, are XL counters. You got Giant Slayer, Swamp Drake, and Mutating Maniac. Those are what I feel are the best. I could run... I guess I could run Vulcan. Vulcan's not a XL counter. Or, yeah, Vulcan. I want a good L counter. I used to run Magma Hurler back in the EA days. But I'd get cheesed by Disenchant. By not having Disenchant, I'd have, yeah, so I run Disenchant now. Okay, I think we take a +1 and let Magestrix spam a bunch of Ice Guardians. That was a big eruption. Magestrix probably wants to drop a Frost Barrier and then spam a bunch of Ice Guardians. Alphabet got me. And Magestrix can take the well. There we go. He doesn't need his Ice Barrier anymore. And we got what we wanted out of Tier 1, honestly. That was an eruption. No comment on if it was a good one, which I suppose is a comment in of itself. If we can get a multi-angle attack going on. Magestrix going Tier 2. Solid decision. I think we back up here. And I'm thinking we might grab the well back here. Okay, I got erupted. Gotta get a freeze. I don't know if Magestrix has power. I'm really confused by that life weaving. This is going to be tough. Magestrix, I'm going to need you to push hard on the offense. Let's get my guy back here. This Tier 2 is going to be really hard for me to defend. Actually, you can make War Eagles to help Cliff. Do that. Make some War Eagles to help defend my base. And I need to go Tier 2. Alright, I think we lost. Magestrix, you can make a War Eagle here to cliff over the edge. It's a very strong position. I was not in time for that. Okay, we've got a nice tempo. Magestrix, definitely send a Storm Singer to the top to grab that tier 3 position. I'll grab the wall here. So we've got something. Okay, monument's under attack. Need to protect here. JD surrenders. And that is true. They picked a match with no frost, which is hard. Armatores mentions that Port sometimes plays frost. This is true. I've never seen Port play frost in 1v1, but or in a ranked 1v1. But yes, he does play frost. Alright, is it my turn to play with JD? I'll let other people take a slot and then decide. I don't think I've played with JD tonight. So I could. I ought to play with JD. Okay, Pure Fire. Okay, Port doesn't ranked. Interesting. Okay, I will play Souls with Pure Fire. Or no, is he switching decks? Frost. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll keep my same deck. Keep my Fire Nature deck. I could do Virtuoso, I guess. I'm just trying to think what I should run in my deck. I'm not convinced this is the best 4-card tier 3. I think these 2 cards are good. Not super sold on the other 2 cards. Probably Shrine of Memory is optimal, but... Alright. Oh, your name is like R2D2. I was like, Arta Dida. No, R2D2. Okay, cool. Fire Nature. +1 is kind of risky, but I feel like we got to do it. They're already preparing to attack. Lightblade from JD. Oh, we do not have the tempo for that. Firestorm's also pretty bad. Yeah. Why did JD go +2? Yeah, there's no way to defend that. That's just over. Okay. JD can defend that 2v1. Have fun with that. I can erupt since that's the juiciest eruption ever. What? What? Okay, we might be holding. Because they're not playing around Eruption at all. Holding is a strong word given that we've already lost a well, but... I think I'm going for tier 2. Okay. Tier 2. They have no frost, but... It's fire nature. No. Pure fire. And pure nature, I guess. So if they still have no frost, then we're in a nice spot. Okay, nice dodge from that eruption a little bit later. They've taken a lot of wells. Okay. They've taken too many wells. We don't let them get away with that. JD's got his ice barrier, so yeah. We do not let them get away with taking that many wells. Let's well focus. While home soil is still active, there is a frost coming. Let's well focus before the frost comes out. Okay. We got one kick. Okay. Everything defended. Got 1 health, but 2 squads. JD still lost as well. Instant tier 3 from Alphabet. That again feels too greedy. But let's see. Alright. I did my time with JD. He threw that game 2 minutes in. Well. I specifically switched teams to not be with JD, but okay. Okay, so I'm taking the +1. JD has a smaller tier 1 than Magestrix, so let's see who has the better micro. Actually, it's possible Armatores is playing Pure Fire. He was playing Pure Fire last time. If it's Pure Fire, then the center wall position is dangerous for us. Oh, they try to rush? Never mind, they don't try to rush. That was an interruption. Okay, he got... no, never mind. Net trade was not positive. These guys need to come heal up a little bit. That was probably an overextension with my scavenger. That was definitely an overextension with my scavenger. Threw him away for nothing. I think we're losing this. So nice job for Magestrix. 'Cause 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 Good home soil. Yeah, I had to lead on Armatores in the beginning, and then I kind of threw a lot away. But let's see. If they misjudge the right time to will focus, then we still got it. Okay, you let my will die. In that case, I am done fighting in the center. Alright, Magestrix on my team now. That works for me. Alright. I am versus Armatores, and JD switched off of Frost. So Magestrix versus JD. Let's see how it goes. I accept the Adrenaline plus... No, Armatore's not even pretending to go for +1. Alright. No problem. Oh, he did get a shot off on me. Okay, that eruption I guess was worth it. Alright, fine. Worth it eruption. Why am I slow? When did the scavenger bite me? Let me go kill this guy before he I might need some help, Magestrix. I am certain I'll need some help. That wasn't so much help. Okay, am I losing everything? I think I am. I think Magestrix is way too late to do anything. And now JD's rolled up like crazy. Yeah, GG. I'll play it out, but okay. Well, Magestrix can defend me. And I'm gonna try and hold versus JD. This is a tough situation. I lost that too. Yeah. Alright. So where that game went wrong, Armatores got a tempo advantage on me, and then Magestrix tried to help, but really didn't help, and just wasted the power, and then we had way too much tempo loss. So the solution there is that Magestrix either helps better, which may or may not be possible depending on the situation, or Magestrix pushes JD and tries to win on JD's side. So those are the two ways to play it. But binding all your power to defend your mate, and then the other player has free reign to well up and go tier 2 and stuff, that's not really a good solution either. Basically what I needed was one glyph to stop the attack coming in, and then maybe a Glacier Shell or something. But units was definite overinvestment. Units should be attacking JD. Alright, JD's Frost again. We're going to go for the +1 well. Actually, we're not, because Magestrix is out of the fight. Run, run, run. Hey, Spencer. Thank you. I agree also. It is nice that I'm able to be active. Okay, are they coming in to attack? JD probably wants the very close well. Oh, nice. I'm glad you're playing 1v1s. And that was worth it because of the home soil. Okay, that's a very nice trade for us. Armatores is going tier 2, so we need to follow tier 2 if possible. But they're actually really good odds we can get the kick here. Let me put my scavenger over there. To try and make that tier 2 happen. Okay, we're holding. I think JD is going to be able to keep his close well, but I think we're okay. Yeah, no, I've got that guy there. I'm just doing chip damage so the well doesn't repair. I'll make him fight me. Okay, fine. Probably should kill that guy. Where's my scavenger? Okay. Okay, we're gonna go for well trade. Okay, possibly the will trade won't succeed. But okay. Okay, fine. But with cleanup, we're probably going to be able to kick JD back, since JD's still tier 1. Not the best focus fire, but hopefully we can get this down. Okay, we got it down. War Eagle to defend this, please. Alright, nice job, Armatores. We are locked out of the map. He's got way too much power bound in Skyfire Drakes, or and Templars. Oh yeah, nah, that's not good. Played that badly. Yep. Yeah, that's GG. Magestrix, you talking about me? I did not take too many wells. I wonder what my 2v2 stats are. Player versus player, 2v2. I am positive. Here's my stats for all the world to see. Frost on both sides. Such a weird matchup. Looks like we're going to do this weird thing where everybody takes wells. Not a good eruption. Maybe it was fine. They massively overinvested. Reapplying Glyph Glacier. They might actually be able to hold this. Oh, I got my guys here. They need to get in the fight. I miss Sunder. Cancel your orb, Magestrix. Yeah. No. Yeah, let's do another PvP. We don't need a Doomster tonight. You need to go Armatores. I want to end on a good game, though. Not a game where things like that happen. Nothing to do Zahadon. Playing Shadow. Alright, I'll play... Actually... play this deck. I'm probably skipping tier 2 anyway. Or skipping to tier 2 anyway. Alright, it's against Armatores. Actually, I don't need to skip tier 2. I've got Dryad. You need literally nothing in this deck except Dryad to play against Fire tier 1. Well, that's not quite accurate. You need spells. You don't need any units except Dryad. Oh, JD not going for the resource booster. Interesting. Let's go tier 2. I don't really feel like playing a giant Dryad spam match. I don't know what JD's trying to do. Really no idea. JD's +1. Magestrix has invested a lot into that. Armatores is now +1 well on me. Okay, he's going tier 2. I'll take the well. Question is it pure fire or fire nature? Okay. That should be fairly easy for me to defend. Okay, let's go for... Actually, let's grab this little well here. Armatores with the Hurricane. Let me grab a well down here so I can tier 3. don't know that the Hurricane was very valuable. Okay. Armatores pushing wells, so I guess I'll push wells too. Let's spread out a little bit so I don't get rooted. Oh, I don't have rower. No, I do have rower. Okay, that was decent. I think I'm ready to push for tier 3 since Armatores has a lot invested now. Magestrix going tier 3, JD already tier 3. There's the resource booster. JD trying to take Armatores'. No, Armatores also going tier 3. So tier 3 all around. Okay. Interesting use of Dark Elves. Oh, he lost it? Okay. Kick the wall here. Maybe an hour of corruption. No aura. Okay. There we go. GG. Alright, Armatores, you want to do another one? Or you want to go for Titans or something with the Pure Nature 1 deck? All right, let's do a Nature 1 deck challenge then. You have a map preference? Let's do one of the hard maps. So 4-player map for sure. 4-player map that I probably can't solo, which would probably be like Titans. You know, I bet if I threw Swarm, I could solo Titans, but I don't have Swarm in the deck, so that's off the table for now. So probably Titans, Empire, Guns of Lear probably can't be soloed. Well, maybe it can, but probably not. And then King of the Giants probably is soloable. Bad Harvest probably is not. So one of those maps. I don't think we'll need a third-person Magestrix. Thank you for offering, though. We can also do Unexpected Visitors or Into the Jungle, neither of which I feel comfortable soloing because I don't have as much experience with those maps. Titans, alright. Where's Titans? Here. Okay. CPVE 10. Just a pure nature deck. Yes, you need to copy my deck. So, for anyone just tuning in and wants to know the one deck rules, every player in the lobby with me has to have the same deck as me, and I prefer to run on as few players as possible. Because, you know, Titans, if 4 players, you can run whatever deck you want, and if the 4 players know what they're doing, they'll be able to beat it. Also, Forest Elder was in there as a request from other people, but if you're trying to recreate the deck on your own, you could totally run Grimvine or some other less expensive Tier 4 unit. Do I have any upgrades that I haven't applied? I almost never open boosters, so not usually. Oh, I do have an... Okay, let me make sure he's got my deck. Make sure he's not trolling me. Very good. That's right. Let's go. All right. So the way I like to play this tier 1 is to go on this side first. I find that the walls are easier to kill rather than the Swamp Drake. The Swamp Drake I find just really... Or it's like you can't engage it too early. Whereas this wall you can pretty much engage right away with your Shaman support. Okay, let's back up. Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out. No! That sucks. Okay. The problem with nature is that a mistake like that is so huge that it often costs the whole run. I'm hoping it doesn't, but losing it that early is rough. On the other hand, this position I'm in is almost impossible to lose with nature, specifically with shamans. The other reason I like to go for this wall is that you can intercept the waves coming from both sides, whereas when I fight up here, I always get caught off guard by the wave coming in at the bottom. Okay. 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 Using the multi-shot to kill the Mark of the Keeper. Oh. Still had a guy sneak past me. Okay. We're getting it. Slowly, but we're getting it. Okay. Okay. Oh, the tower's reaching me? This map is annoying with Mark of the Keepers? Yes, it is. is a very annoying map. Okay, I think I'm enough to survive. There we go. I did survive that blast from towers. Okay. All wind weavers are alive. That's what I need from them. How is Armatores doing on his side? He is kind of slow. Okay. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be fine. Thank goodness this deep one doesn't have the same ability as the PvP version. Oh. Another guy snuck past me, okay. Okay, will I be able to shoot this? I didn't say you didn't have a right to be slow. But yeah, it is very hard to position around them. Mana Wings helps a lot. Okay. Okay, we only have one more we need to rescue. So the question is, yeah, I think Armator's got it. Yeah, we got it. Now my goal is 17 shamans. See if we can bait him out. There we go. Okay. I think this will just toss my units. Okay, and tier 3. Let's get another shaman. Try memory, nice. I won't build one then. That's probably enough shamans. This map ended up slightly differently than I'm used to, but that's fine. I wonder if I can kill this with my Swamp Drake. I know there's an angle you can do it. Sometimes you can even do it with your regular archers. Maybe not, I don't know. Oh, the healing thing is still up. Okay, we got a couple shots off. That's all we really need. Oh, Armatores cleared it already? Okay. Okay. I thought I grabbed you. I thought I grabbed you twice. Okay, let's kill my... Let's kill almost all my shamans. Leave one alive. Do I kill my swamp drakes? I might as well. Actually, if Armatores is just clearing that side, no, or not, never mind. Okay. I'm gonna start dropping some living towers. Because I've got the power, and I don't have charges. So, living towers is, I think, a solid way to use my charges. There we go. Alright, there we go. Got a second. Forest Elder. Is that Sanctuary? My Spar Launcher's too far. Maybe I ought to get a little closer. Sanctuary stop the fire dragon? I don't think it will. Okay, we got this. GG. Gloronic loves the deck. Glad you like it. Alright, Armatores. You need to head out, or you want to try like a bad harvest or something? Alright, Armatores is out then. I think that will conclude this evening's stream. Yabro said he'd be here over the weekend. Weekend is tomorrow and the next day. Or actually in Europe, it's today and the next day. So, be looking out for those Radical X replays and pressure Yabro. Don't let him get away. I will replace you, Yabro. And there's those Radical X replays. There's no shortage of people who want to co-comment those. I'm saving them for you, but you got to be here. All right. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you, Armatores, for helping me out in the one deck challenge. We started today off with some replays, a nice set of games versus Scooterrene. We continued with some 2v2 matches, and then we ended on a one deck stream. Thank you all for joining me in the game or online or in the future when you're watching this as a VOD. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.